Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a screenwriter's rant on Shelter in Place. You stole my title. You stole my title. That was going to be the name of my future documentary of about the Afghanistan debacle, but now you've used it for a horror movie. Looks very creepy. The premise of the movie is this couple on a honeymoon is trapped in a hotel by themselves, essentially just them and the skeleton staff in some country, and then weird things start happening from the Comac Company. So smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books, links in the description, and I'll be doing a signing at Level Up Entertainment in Summers Point, New Jersey. That's near Ocean City, New Jersey. It's right across the bridge. And come by and check out my books and get a signed book if you'd like. It'll be nice. It'll be fun, and we could chat. We could chat about movies if you like. So yeah, this is a horror movie, and it's very creepy. It's very creepy. This is a scene, and one of the characters described it. I was watching the maid, and she was just staring at a phone, and then it rang, and she immediately answered it. And then, see, it's like this. She's staring at the phone, and then immediately like housekeeping. It's creepy. So at first they're like, well, we're the only two in here, but then they start to see signs that there are other people, and then they find a secret passage. Now hotels do have these sort of behind the scenes corridors, usually not behind secret passages, but I imagine some of the fancier hotels do. And so people can get around, and then they're just there's something creepy going on, and then the next thing you know, monsters, axe murderers. They see bloody sheets, and they keep getting attacked, and the maid does something bizarre and then covers herself in blood, I guess. I don't know, something weird. It's called Shelter in Place. I can't even get alright, forget it. I'll just leave up the face. Yeah. It looks pretty creepy. This is a creepy scene. You know, you've got the contrast of the dark and the flush, white walls. It reminds me a lot of The Shining in that respect. Being trapped in a hotel and creepy things happening. But this is a bit of a different take. It's not The Shining, but it's isolating like a horror movie is. So you got characters who are isolated and creepy things happen in a hotel, and they're kind of trapped, and they're on their honeymoon too. There's a shot, I don't know if I can find it, where the guy he stoops down and they inject him in the neck before he knows what's happening. Which scared the hell out of me just watching the trailer, and then I guess it paralyzes him, and then somebody messes with him and, I don't know, tortures him or whatever. So it does look very creepy. I'll say that. It looks very creepy indeed. Man, I can't. YouTube. Alright, forget it. Forget it, YouTube. Forget it. I'll just leave that still up. That's kind of creepy. So the first act, they're at the hotel. They're having their honeymoon. They're having a great time. Then they get stuck there, either for the virus or some other reasons. They're having blackouts at every day at 10 p.m. So I assume it's another country, some resort type country, third world. And I think the guy from, what's the name? Stargate, the TV show, the big bald guy who was the alien, he's in it too, I think. I think that's him. So anyway, the first act, they're trapped, and it's no big deal at first. It's a little weird, but it's nothing too bad. But then they start seeing, just at the end of the first act, they start seeing something weird, and they're not sure, well, what's going on here? Then the second act, it gets weirder and weirder, increasingly weird, until finally, one of them's attacked, or they keep seeing, they keep investigating, but they don't quite see anything until finally one of them gets attacked or injured. They find the Carter, they get chased, and then eventually, I don't know, one of them could die. I mean, it's a horror movie, so I don't expect it to be a franchise per se. So I would imagine that it's about whether or not the couple's going to get out. Now, sometimes in an independent movie like this, they could end up killing everybody, it depends on the likability of the characters. You can usually tell from that, right? The characters who are quote unquote good in terms of the movie, they tend to survive, and the bad ones tend to die. So I don't know. They either get horribly injured, or they get killed, or they escape. And the third act is a big climax where you find out why they're doing all this. And who knows? A lot of times the explanation not as satisfying as the creepiness that leads up to it. You know, if you have a really valid reason, you know, movie reason, I'm not saying actual reason in real life, like, I don't know, it's hard to come up with a reason why psychotic killers just kill people. You know, the laziest thing to do is, well, they're just crazy. But screenwriters really should come up with a better reason than that. And there are reasons. There are horrible reasons, but there are reasons. So it looks creepy. Shelter in Place. Coming out sometime this year. Yeah, I'm liking the Maid. It all looks very creepy. So if you like a creepy movie, I say yes to Shelter in Place. And damn it, you took my title. You took my title. Anyhow, that's it for this movie. Make sure you check us out on Rumble and Bitchute. We got a Hollywoke hot take today and a news blast. And I hope to see you at my book signing at Somers Point, New Jersey,